Hello. Hi. Hey. Hey, what's up? Wow. Wow, it's been what a week. What a week, huh? What a week. There's been a lot. There's been a lot happening, huh? Um, Took a couple days off to just play some Pokemon Legends ZA and listen to people talk about drama that I was loosely a part of. Um, But man, have I decided I am taking full 100% complete responsibility for everything that happened. I've decided it's all my fault. I caused all of it. It's entirely me. Weeb. Don't know what don't know what that means, but oh, weeb. Oh, cuz I'm playing Pokemon. I feel like I mean, Pokemon is like the number one like highest grossing media franchise in the world. So I don't know if playing Pokemon makes you a weeb. Exactly. What do you think, Umbreon? It's like I don't know. He's like, I just am a Pokemon. I don't even know what Pokemon are. I just am one. How are you doing, Short Stack? How are you doing, Jen? What do each of you make of everything that's happened over the past week with regards to all the drama? We're not gonna talk drama this whole time. By the way, I think this is a good opportunity. And Umbreon's already on one. I think this is a good opportunity to lean back into some news, some politics. You know, while everyone crashes out around this. I did absolutely nothing all day, says Short Stack. Well, until now. Now you are contributing to the economy by supporting your favorite streamer. And is there a better way to spend your time than watching a Radical Coder stream? If there is, I haven't heard of it in my lazy bum arc. Sometimes you gotta be. I kind of was the past couple days too. Just catching Pokemon, making my way through the well, it's not really gyms in that game. The Panelverse. Well, oh my God! It's the Panelverse, the real Panelverse. How you doing, the Panelverse? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better than the last time we spoke briefly. But it's good to see you. I actually saw since that interaction. I did like one of your. I saw you do actually have one of my debates on your channel, which is cool. The Panelverse was never me, my friend. It's all of you. So true. So true. The Panelverse is all of us. We are the Panelverse. The Panelverse. Check out the Panelverse, guys. I'm in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. What was the one? How old is it? I know there's a debate with me in it in here. Maybe it's like an ancient one. Did I imagine this? Did I dream it? The Panelverse Radical Coder. Here we go. Wow, this is a really old one. Yeah, 11 months. Oh, and you have you have me and Lav. You have me and Lav versus Andrew and Rachel. This is a good one. Look at me. I was so skinny, dude. Look how fucking skinny I was. Oh my god. That's scary. That is ridiculous. Panel versus stay strong. All of you can overcome Andrew and his incel nation, but not alone. Community is the best weapon. Chin up, son. I believe in you. I can't say I lost everything, and I live in the forest. Oh wow. Well, I hope that you start living not in the forest sooner than later. Oh, I guess you guys can't see the full screen here. You're watching from. Are you watching like on a phone in the forest? Everyone, go support the Panelverse. Help him get out of the forest. What are you doing? Save this man or woman. I don't know. Yeah, by the way, hit the like button. So true, Panelverse. So true. Click the like button. This is crazy. Yeah, we're obviously we're not watching this right now, but that's just wild. So if you haven't heard, the government is still shut down. I just asked ChatGPT about it, and apparently the government is still shut down as of October 23rd, 2025. That's today. So 23 days, 22 days, I guess. 23 days technically. 3 weeks straight. Second longest in U.S. history. Hey, hey ChatGPT, who was president during the longest shutdown in U.S. history? I already know the answer, by the way. I think we all know the answer. Oh, wow. The longest U.S. federal government shutdown was during the presidency of Donald Trump. Hey, that's the current president. Specifically, it lasted 35 days, from December 22nd, 2018 to January 25th, 2019. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Hopefully we don't break the record this time. Anyway, there are some Eva for Eva Wild. Oh my god. Look who we have here. Question, did you take Umbreon to the No Kings protest? Of course I did. Of course I did. He was one of many dogs there, by the way. Lots of adorable puppies at the No Kings protest. We marched from a certain fountain to a certain courthouse. It was beautiful. Tons of people there. At least 4 times, probably 5 times or more, as many people as showed up to the previous No Kings protest in the same location. It was absolutely beautiful. Really inspiring. Again, a constant reminder. A constant reminder that normal people are looking at what's going on and they're like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. Fuck that. 7 million people. 7 million people marched. How dare you? Eva says, you took my baby to a dangerous riot. Yeah, and somehow he survived. I carried him for most of it, to be fair. He walked around a little bit. But there were a lot of people. It was so crowded. There wasn't a lot, like the previous time there was room for him to like run around a little bit. Not this time. Seems more and more people are waking up. Look, he's fine. See? Tell them how you feel, Umbreon. Did you have fun at the No Kings protest? Tell them. Tell them. Bro. sorry for him. He gets, you guys know he gets stage fright. But he also eats likes, by the way. So if you like the stream, you can make sure to feed my boy. Feed my little wiener boy. There was a... So are you emulating Hassan's behavior? Yeah, I've been shocking him all, like, since the weekend. I've been shocking him nonstop. Dead silence. Well, he knows if he says a word, I'm going to shock him. He knows better. He has learned his lesson. I think there was an Adam Mockler video on the Caroline Levitt, recent Caroline Levitt memes. So I don't know if this is exact. Someone pointed out something about Caroline Levitt in my chat earlier. He's never attending the No Bones protest. He never would. He never would. That's true. Also, good to see you, Nicody. Hope you're doing well. By the way, I have on my computer a brand new browser. Does anybody know? Anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm testing this out. We're gonna play with this a bit today and see like what kind of fun stuff we can do. Let's see if anybody knows before I reveal. It's not that crazy, but it's pretty cool. It is pretty nifty, actually. Why are you so antsy? What do you want? You gonna bite me? You gonna bite me? You can't. Anybody? Oh. Okay, we'll get down then. Speaking of Bones protest, here's his favorite toy. He's had this since he was a little puppy. He's still a little puppy, to be fair. This is his favorite. It's all fuzzy. It's kind of gross, actually. Okay, you can have it. Well, ChatGPT dropped their very own browser called Atlas. See this? You hear about this? And basically what that means is I can waste way more computing resources than ever before to do menial tasks. So a normal computer user, they might just click on this Adam Mockler video and just start watching it. But not me. I'm going to click Ask ChatGPT. Oh, you can't see the whole thing. I'm going to click Agent Mode. And I'm going to say, click on the Caroline Levitt video and start it from the beginning. Almost. It's chat color is what the one you're looking for here. Chat color. Okay, it already succeeded, but now it's still trying to do other stuff. Like it was playing from the beginning. Chat color. It's exclamation point chat color. Okay, we got it. Thank you, ChatGPT. I mentioned Kaza Levitt. I don't know what Kaza means. Oh, dude, don't make us watch it again or do with the most brutal of humor. Hola, Patrick Lucas. Thank you again for the membership earlier. Appreciate you. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, he's so sad. Oh my god, calm down, Umbreon. I got too much stuff in here. Here they are. I thought I had some. Kaza in an Aussie accent. Kazaa. I don't know. I can't do an Aussie accent. You want this? You do? You want He wants this. You guys think I should give it to him? What? Okay. Oh, you dropped it. Dumbass. Like Barry, but that is, I feel like that's even more confusing. Baza? Cause 11. Okay, whatever. Let's watch it. I obviously want to waste a lot of time. So first of all, I'm going to acknowledge Short Stack Goblin's awesome new color scheme. With color obviously misspelled. Why would you put an extra U in there? Why would you do that? It's completely unnecessary. Kazaa. Is that true? Let's see. Does that include me? You guys think Donald Trump would bring me out to see his ballroom? That seriously looks terrifying, by the way. What a nightmare. So wild. So wild this is happening. By the way, he's probably almost certainly definitely not allowed to do this, by the way. Just for the record, probably definitely not allowed to do this, but okay, but more importantly, subscribe to the Radical Coder channel and like the stream, by the way. That's actually super important. Something like that, Ryan. Watch the movie Chopper with Eric Bana. You get the accent within 5 minutes. All right, I'll check it out. All I know about Eric Bana, Eric, I just know he was the Hulk. And I hope we get him to return as the Hulk in Secret Wars. Is there not sound? Really? Are you serious? There's no sound? Yo, that's crazy. ChatGPT, no. They are failing me right now. That's okay, hang on, let me see. Really? No sound? Yo, that's wild. The video doesn't have sound. Oops. Okay, hang on. Damn, does that mean I have to do... Okay, let's see. Application audio. Does this work? No. Yo, that's so frustrating. Okay. Well, you know what? Fuck it then. You know what we'll do? We'll make our own sound. Build a single file HTML5 app illustrating all of the information from this video in a fun, colorful, interactive way. Here's what we'll do instead. Forget Adam. We're not going to listen to Adam. We're going to listen to me. I just got to let this cook for a second. England. Embarrassing. Wait, so that means you guys couldn't hear the Spirit in the Capital song either? Oh my god, this stream's a nightmare. Yo, ChatGPT browser absolutely letting me down like crazy. That's frustrating. Not the tech issues. All right, looks like it's done. Let's put it in Gemini. Build this. I'll try something else too. Build a better version of this. We'll see which one does it better. Nope, I thought you were just being schizo. Well, I am. Oops. Oop. Okay. So, Trump's ballroom and crypto web, an interactive breakdown inspired by Adam Mockler's expose. Scene 1, the ever-expanding ballroom. Caroline Levitt defends Trump's $300 million ballroom, claiming it won't cost taxpayers a dime. But reports show it started at $100 million, then $200 million, and keeps climbing. Mockler alleges it's a corruption bucket, a tool for funneling donations and favors. Scene 2, the crypto connection. Trump's World Liberty Financial and Trump Coin allegedly offer a way for donors and foreign business figures to gain influence. Binance founder Changpeng Zhao, who pled guilty to laundering money for ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and pedophiles, was later pardoned by Trump. Huh. That's kind of crazy. Why would he do that? Mockler calls it the clearest quid pro quo imaginable. Scene 3. Trump's health and deflection. When asked about Trump's advanced imaging at Walter Reed, Levitt stumbles, repeating the phrase without explanation. Okay. The confusion fuels speculation about Trump's physical and mental state, while the administration downplays growing concerns. Scene 4. Corruption overload. Melania Trump lands a $40 million film deal with Jeff Bezos. That's weird. Trump receives $400 million jets from Qatar. We already know about that one. Crypto donors and media conglomerates allegedly pressured to contribute to ballroom funds. I wonder what they're getting out of that. Meanwhile, unemployment spikes, especially among black and young Americans. Not good. The bigger picture. Adam Mockler calls it the most corrupt administration in modern U.S. history. He compares it to scandals like Whitewater, except this time it's billions at stake woven through crypto, media, and foreign influence. And then we celebrate truth with confetti. And the screen shakes. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely glorious stuff here. What's not good at all? Arizona and DC, or the ballroom crypto web? Looks like neither of these worked. That's lame. So that's Adam Mockler's video about the Trump ballroom. We got through that a lot faster than he did. Unemployment rates. Yeah, but who cares about that? No, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. What are the... Oh, wait, here. Let's flex the keyboard a little bit. What are the biggest trending news stories of the day? Top 10 or top 5. You changed your stream title? Well, from what to what? I mean, kinda. You mean it's not morning? Like, what am I gonna do? Say good morning, lie to me? This is a format that I've used before. I guess normally when I do me when it's, I type like me when it's and then like October 23rd or like Thursday, October 23rd. Like it would be, so it is a little bit different. Oh, I'm so excited for it to be cold. I woke up God, like a week ago. And I took Umbreon for a walk and it was like chilly out. I could not believe it. Because I live in Florida and it's like never cold here. Anyway, good to see you, growling arachnid. How are you today, my friend? Here are 5 of the biggest trending news stories today. We're not going to read all that. What we're going to do is say, research each of these way more. And start planning a single file HTML5 app using Tailwind and Vue.js. Short Stack says, employment will be okay. Trump will have all coders and engineers and academics picking oranges. I refuse. I will never pick an orange. I couldn't decide. How am I supposed to pick one orange above another? You know what I'm saying? It's 2053. Time is a lie. No, it's 1554. Can you create an app that would be like hitting a buzzer on a game show wherein the first buzzer in gets to speak, but once you've buzzed in, you have a 15-second timeout until you can be buzzed? An app that would be like hitting a buzzer on a game show wherein the first buzz gets to speak, but once you've buzzed in, you have a 15-second timeout until you can buzz. Yeah, let's put together an interface for it. Why not? Good to see you, Libby Warrior. Libby Warrior says, I heard AI will take over coding jobs in the future as well. It already does do a lot of coding, especially a lot of scaffolding. I mean, I think the best software engineers, like myself, of course, are using AI to code more faster. But it absolutely does do it. Like junior developers are definitely taking a big hit right now. Not an Aussie. Until you can buzz back in again. I mean, well, it's too late. It's already building it. Just like the Simpsons episode. Game show buzzer. Player 1 buzzed in. Time to speak. Hi, I'm speaking. I'm player one. Bong and Stuff, good to see you, says Bong and Stuff says it will accelerate your work to a hypothetical infinite rate. I don't think it will ever completely replace a dev. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Okay, this app kind of sucks. Let's see if the other one does something better. Nope. You say only the left actually built anything. So not all that good. Let's try again. So you can buzz back in again. Make it multiplayer. Be quiet, Embryo. Didn't Elon and Bernie agree about AI doing most jobs in the future? A good reason to implement a UBI. Yeah. I mean, I think UBI is a very good thing. I just never, I didn't really like Andrew Yang. But I liked the idea of a UBI. You just have to be a dev in something too obscure for AI to know what to do. Has anyone ever heard of MAD? MAD? Don't think so. Heard of MAD? Heard of MAD? I don't believe so. Okay, build the full. Okay, wait. Okay, do more research on all of the topics, expand and update, and then create the finalized app on the /canvas. You get $25 from Yang? Oh, $250 from Yang? Wait, really? That's cool. $25. I don't think it made the canvas. That's cool though. Oh, it's doing it? Wait, did it do it? Okay. My wife and I both did. It was cool. That is cool. Shout out Andrew Yang, alright? Build it in the canvas. What do you want me to... How does Gemini not know what I wanted to do with it? In like 2019 or 2020? That's cool though. W Yang? I didn't like what a centrist he was. Like, he was the kind of centrist that, like, is, like, super hyper charitable to, like, the far right people pretending to be centrist. All right, so we are vibe coding the news. We have something from energy, politics. Wait, that's okay. Yeah, politics, defense, religion, and education. So let's start with energy. In the energy sector, we have Chinese state oil majors. Chinese state oil majors suspend Russian oil buys due to sanctions. Oh yeah, Trump ramped up sanctions on Russia, right? Took him long enough, I guess. Major Chinese state-owned oil firms have halted purchases of seaborne Russian crude after recent U.S. sanctions on Rosneft and Lukoil, tightening global supply and adding pressure to Russia's export revenues. Hey, Polygraph. Good to see you. We're getting back into the... We're doing it new. We are learning instead of just blood sports. We're going to learn. We're going to learn and build today, so I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. We have a lot to explore. Oh, what was the meme? There was a math meme? Wait, that sounds familiar. Was there like a funny thing about math and Andrew Yang? In the politics area, we have U.S. Senate fails to advance bill to pay federal workers amid shutdown. The U.S. Senate failed to reach the 60-vote threshold for the Shutdown Fairness Act, which would have provided pay to essential federal workers during the prolonged government shutdown, raising economic and political stakes. Uh-oh. Bong and Stuff says, dev will be done by compositing APIs to a higher degree. Those will then be abstracted into next generation APIs and so on and so forth. You will be writing to third-party APIs almost exclusively. Yep, 100%. Totally agree. Nikoti says, well, he's only doing this stuff because of voting next month. Sure. Yang Steng was math. Yo, Patrick with the one Radical Coder gifted membership. Congratulations, CD Demoncrat. I'm not sure I've seen you around here before, but enjoy your gifted membership. And check out the awesome emotes you get, like the Care React or the Sip and Squirtle. You got a Rubik's Cube. We got a Goose. We got Spam. We got Radical, Umbercon, the Cry Cloud. Oh, right now. What was the vote in the Senate? Oh, well, let's open up the article. 54-45 vote. Fetterman. Oh, and Warnock. And John Ossoff. Warnock. They voted in favor of the bill. I wonder why. Yo, dog, heard you like APIs. So we put APIs in your APIs so you can API while you API. So basically, 51 Republican, probably 45. I assume it broke party lines. Chuck Schumer opposed the bill, pointing out that Donald Trump would be able to choose which workers to pay. Warnock is who we canvassed for with DGG. Yeah, happy to have you here, Polygraph. That compounding effect will give way to further and further abstraction and a uniform interface generally across platforms. Yeah, I could see that. Patrick Lucas says, fight the power. So true. And thank you again, Patrick Lucas. There's those emotes. Ossoff and Warnock seem like good people, so I trust their judgment to a degree. Fetterman, I can't speak for. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why I was like, I wonder like what Warnock and Ossoff like why they voted for it. Maybe they, I mean, it could just be that they feel like their constituents wanted them to. Have they spoken on it? Let's see. Did Ossoff and Warnock speak on why they voted for the, what's the bill called? The Shutdown Fairness Act. Shutdown Fairness Act. Yeah, I've heard this a lot. Okay, so yes, they both publicly explained their reasons for voting yes on the Shutdown Fairness Act, also called the bill to pay essential federal workers during the shutdown. Warnock said essential workers shouldn't be punished because Washington Republicans chose to shut down the government. This vote reflects my commitment to the people who work hard every day to keep us safe and to keep our country moving. It is critical that these hardworking public servants get the pay they are owed. He also added that while he supported the measure, Congress must still reopen the government, get paychecks out to all federal workers, and fund health care. So his rationale centered on protecting essential public servants like military, TSA, law enforcement, etc., from being left unpaid during the shutdown. Yeah. BB Umbreon. Yeah, it's got to be a tough dynamic when someone changes and politically changes too, says Polygraph Lie Detector. Definitely. Nikoti says Schumer shouldn't have fought that battle. Negotiate for broader payments if, say, he only wants to pay federal agents. Sure, yeah. Polygraph says, and his wife, who it seems like is progressive and being hurt by his policies. Oh, yeah. Sad. BB Umbreon. We love the BB Umbreon emote. So cute. Ozoff similarly said, military service members, TSA workers, and air traffic controllers are among those who simply must come to work, and they should be paid for that work. While President Trump continues to insist Georgians face massive increases in health insurance premiums and shuts down the government to get his way, Georgians are grateful for the work and dedication of every public servant. His explanation also emphasizes that those doing essential work shouldn't miss paychecks, even as the broader funding dispute remains unresolved. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, I agree with the sentiments. I don't know if it's like the right move. Oh, I think it did actually. I just forgot about it. So we have two different versions. We have player one buzzed in, and then they're timed out for the next 10 seconds. So I can play player 4. And the timeout, they're each on their own timeout. The emote I made, but you deny the truth. I mean, you might have made the emote in the Discord, in that Discord, but the image that I used to make the emote on my stream, it's literally, I just copy and pasted the sticker. I don't know why in Discord, for some of you, I remember like it kept happening where like some of the stickers I would post would show up with a white background for you, but not for everyone. Like sometimes I think it was only you. I think it was completely probably your fault entirely. Also, like no one else saw it. It was just only your Discord. No, I don't think that was exactly what happened, but. Did you hear Trump decided to not send the National Guard to San Fran after speaking to the mayor? Interesting. I did not hear that. We'll have to dig into that. I do have a Discord. ! Discord. I would never lie, Eva. That's a lie. By the way, like the stream, guys. We got more viewers than likes. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And we're gonna Doge Eva. Did you guys know I have a Doge command too, where you can Doge people? Radical Coder has reported for Eva Everwild to Doge for fraud and abuse. Wait, let me do the Discord one again. Come on. Maybe just build a robotic debate moderator. That would be cool, actually. Is my Discord command broken? Maybe. Let's see. I guess I can just make a new one. What the? Discord linked. Robotic debate moderator. Don't give me any ideas. I think it would be cool. Let's test this one out. Ryan, Rob, Dusty, and Trippy. Let's see how this one goes. Nice little callback. Start round. Rob buzzes in, but I kick him out and interrupt him and buzz myself in. Does Doge still exist? That's a good question. I think I kind of like both of these, but I think I like the one on the right better. That was Claude Opus. Okay, so interesting. The one on the left is actually built with a later version of Claude. Oh, I'm Umbreon. Oh, what a whiny dog. Does the Doge department still exist since Elon's departure? I believe it does. Do that to your animals also while like making fun of them. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, Panelverse. If you don't mind Even the short version of that word, I don't like as much. But I appreciate you telling people to support. But we can do so without the ableist language, okay? Appreciate you, though. The Department of Government Efficiency does still exist in some form despite Elon Musk's departure. Even though he stepped away from direct management, the White House and other officials have stated that Doge's mission will continue. According to recent sources, Doge remains active, operating within federal agencies to pursue its efficiency cost-cutting agenda. The alleged cost-cutting agenda. I am soy. I don't care. I'm a soy boy. I'm trying to stop saying it personally. So I am going to foster a space where people follow my lead, right? And so I can also follow the lead, you know. I was thinking no one could buzz in until someone finishes or their time expires. Sure. I see what you're saying. Well, we can play with it more later. Apex Hacker, good to see you and your devil horns. Butch, I'm soy too. I know. Whoever spoke last has a timeout period. Ooh. Well, let's see. I'm just going to copy your exact words. I was thinking no one could buzz in until someone finishes or their time expires, but whoever spoke last has a timeout period. There you go. Let's just try to modify it again. What's on the agenda today? I'll tell you in a second. Libby says, I don't think I've ever had soy. Soy makes my tummy hurt, to be honest. So I don't eat a lot of it. What's on the agenda today? Well, we made an app. We were basically doing a vibe coding the news thing. So just kind of learning about like ongoing events. We learned about the Chinese state oil majors suspending Russian oil buys due to sanctions. We learned about the Senate failing to advance a bill to pay federal workers amid the shutdown. We learned why Ossoff and Warnock voted in favor of the bill. Fetterman also voted in favor of the bill. All the other Democrats voted against it. We talked about a debate system earlier. Can add a buzzer to the debate thing for speaking. Yes, that's another thing we're working on. We're playing with this. So it's coding that right now. And we also learned that Doge still exists. I don't get this buzzer thing. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of feel... I think the idea is it's a debate panel system where... the panelists can buzz to get their opportunity to speak, right? So instead of like four people being like, "Oh, let me, I'm gonna talk now. I'm gonna talk." So everyone tries to hit the buzzer. First person to click their buzzer, they get the speaking stick. I think that's the goal. Hummus? No, that's chickpeas. I love hummus though. What's it for? Yeah, panels. You can have it now since farmers are not going to sell it to China. Well, there you go. Soy is in everything, says Chabot. Good to see you, Chabot. So soy will be everywhere and cheap? Well, I hope so. Patrick says, Ryan, what happens in America burns us everywhere, brother. In Western culture, at least. I'm ashamed of the Australian flag at the moment. It may as well be a swastika. Well, that's wild. I don't follow Australian news, but that's quite a claim. I hope it's I don't know. Everything's pretty crazy right now. Brandon says, as an unironic vegan soy boy, I'm stronger and more jacked than 99% of people who use soy as a pejorative. True, Brandon. True. You and vegan gains. And Cody says, hey, Ryan, didn't Rob have 33K subs? I thought he did because I looked at that number quite frequently during your debate. I don't think so. That wouldn't make any sense. Because he just went up. He had like 12K before this whole debacle. I mean, can we look up sub count charts for YouTube channels? What is it like Social Blade? That's the one. Normal America with Rob Noor. He's at 20K now. And look, it's all in the past like 3 days. He got the major boost. Live subscriber count. No. I think he was at yeah, I mean here, look, he was at 14.2K on October 10th. No, apparently, sorry, he was at 14K. And then he went up to, damn, he lost. Oh no, oh, it's views, sorry. So like on the 20th, the debate was on the 16th. Was it Thursday, the 16th? God, it's been a whole week since this happened. I guess so, yeah. It's been a whole week. So Thursday he had 14.3K. So it's like steady, like 14.2 all the way to 14.3 for like a whole week. And then on the 18th, he gained 1.3K. Then 1.6K on Monday, 1.9K on Tuesday. Starting to fall off now. They're astroturfing right-wing grifters? Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Bet the views and subs don't make sense, maybe. What is the best debate software? I have no clue. The power of the Crucible is real? I mean, Andrew's got... They've got over 200K subs right now, right? They're pretty big. C grade. 243K. It's not nothing. If it's StreamYard, then yeah, debate has nothing. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, you know, I see what you're saying, Polygraph. There is definitely especially with the power of the panelverse growing. I think there is room for some like interesting debate software. I'm drinking my coffee, hot cocoa. Yes, bro, you've been asleep all week on this drama. I've been featured. Oh, you must be talking to someone else. Because I lived the drama. I caused it. I hit the button, made the drama blow up, and then I chilled and watched everyone talk about me for a week. Which has been pretty cool. Excuse me, sir. I watched fucking J-Stock talk about me. And he's like, oh, I've seen him in my comments defending Erudite. The fuck you haven't. The fuck you haven't. I don't know what he was talking about there. And then there's a clip I posted in my Discord of Queeman covering it and talking mad shit. Oh, you guys won't be able to hear it. Damn it. Wait. That's so annoying. Wait, what is happening? Copy. Okay, I'm gonna switch. To this one.
And Rob is right. Big lefty star, and Rob is right there to smack their ass right back down and says, "No, you're not."
Wait, who is who is going to be like a big lefty star on these fucking panels? What has even been said here? Radical, you think Radical Coder? Radical Coder hasn't gone anywhere in the last fucking 8 years he's been doing this.
Big lefty star and
What an asshole. What an asshole, by the way. I just got monetized like a few months ago, okay? Listen. We all know, any of my regular viewers know, I have not been doing what I'm doing right now for 8 years. How's the Fallout going? It's chilling. We're chilling. I'm enjoying it. I keep saying I'm taking full responsibility. I want all the credit. I want every single bit of credit. That Queeman stream was bullshit. He didn't even watch the clip where Rob rage quits. Terrible coverage. Absolutely terrible coverage. What about Radical Coder? Am I even on here? Social Blade. Look at that. Breaking into the top 1 million. Look, top 4,000 in the US. That's not nothing. That's kind of cute. We're getting somewhere. 80 subs in the last 30 days. This is just on views, estimated earnings. Super chats, we're doing better than that. We could be even doing a lot better than that if you guys support the stream with your super chats or memberships. Some of you already have. I appreciate that. I was talking to you, not streaming for me. I'm sorry. The reason I remember is because I was a little shocked he had 33K. It might have been you might have seen 13K, right? Well, no, it would have been. It still would have been 14. 2K would buy his subscriber count. Interesting. A tomato stream yesterday. It was good. I liked Sarah's coverage of the whole thing. I thought she handled it really well. Do you also put cocoa in your coffee? I have been, because I was using this like instant coffee, and I mixed it with some instant hot cocoa. It's pretty yummy. I get the idea of botted views for getting off the ground. But if you have to bot your content, it probably sucks, generally speaking. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, say what you will about my channel. Like we're definitely a small, we're a small channel, but we are, it's definitely organic, And we're growing. Like my average like chatter and view count is like just steady going up. Like I see it going. Like people are showing up, people are sticking around, more and more people. I appreciate all of you, by the way. What did Lady Destiny do? I don't know who you're referring to. Queeman do be talking shit. The boomer panel scene is cringy. Yeah, it is. I agree. Wilson sounded like Trump demanding loyalty. So fragile. Yeah, for sure. The snarker is good times. Rare Queeman W. Hey. Polygraph says, hey, bro, at least you didn't visit Epstein Island in the last 8 years. True. Brandon says, he knows you well enough to know how long you've been around. Oh, shit. The chat broke. Here. Chat is reloading. He knows that is interesting. He mentioned that he recognized me from his chat because I used to chat in his chat all the time. I used to talk on his channel a lot, but I don't really watch him anymore. But yeah, he clearly knew enough. That I was actually surprised when he said that I've been around for 8 years. Like that means he's like way more aware of me than I thought he was. Yeah, cheers to Ryan's come up. No, I didn't see 13K. I know what I saw. Okay, I don't know what to tell you, Nikoti. Maybe Social Blade's lying. I have no clue. I'm not sure. Maybe it was like, no, I don't know. You say you know what you saw. I feel like any explanation I offer is gonna be counter to your memory. So I'm not gonna fight you on it. I don't know what to say. I wanted to keep my streak of one guy in Hutch, but he's only mildly crazy today. Arachnid is so supportive. He is. Chat cron to fix it. Probably it's interesting. It times out whatever or whatever somewhat periodically. I think it's whenever a chat is held. So like none of my mods are here right now. Do I feel like there's a few different people here who I would give a wrench, but I'm not. Sorry, scrolling back up through, catching up with chats. So Polygraph said Trump visited 8 times. Yeah, or at least he was on the flight log 7 times. Apex says the radical came in and fucked shit up and left. Now look at the chaos. Never underestimate the power of Radical Coder, okay? You know, there is a trend. There is this thing that keeps happening over and over again in my adventures on the internet, which is I show up in a space and people underestimate me, and then some crazy shit happens around me. And then I grow. It's always been like that. I just start growing on people. You have to go on tour, honestly. Quickest way to push your shit. They can't mute you if you're looking them in the face. Yo, that would actually, I am intrigued. I would if you guys give me money, by the way, I would absolutely go on. Like Umbreon and we can go on tour. I think that'd be fun. Bong and Stuff says talk to Doobie. I should. Doobie and I debated Nick Fuentes together back in the day. What up, Infallible Fowl? The cocoa gives you an extra little mood boost. Yeah, it does. Hell yeah, Ryan, says Growling Arachnid. Hell yeah, growling. How far am I back? Okay. I think I'm caught up on the chats that aren't here. Social Blade isn't 100% accurate, to be fair. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but the issue is, like, for what Nicode's saying, is that he's saying he saw 33K, but, like, how would Rob have gone down? He would have had to lost like 20K subs over a couple day period, and then jumped back up to 20. You got intentionally blocked from IRI? Why? I like IRI. Should I not? Hutch already blocked you. Tried to time me out for a week, but he messed that up. I wonder if he had someone else blocked. Forgot about IRI. You are the drama. I am the drama. Dakota says, no, not fighting. It's just I looked at it multiple times during a debate with Saab, mostly when he was acting above the panel verse, so that's the reason I mentally noted it. Sure. No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I also am a big Doobie fan. Doobie's pretty based. Libby says, most MAGA creators troll and use tactics to get leftists all red-faced and pissed, and you don't fall for the bait. Yo, I mean, I do sometimes. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. I can't always be chill, but sometimes I am. You're so far behind in chat. I'm not that far behind anymore. This is why I don't debate or talk to maggots. I don't have the chill. Like, it comes and goes. You guys are banned by IRI. He only deals with people who agree with him for the most part. I probably agree with him on a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I don't watch IRI, so. Ooh. Do you guys like the stream, by the way? Have you supported the stream today? Have you sent a super chat? Have you gotten a membership? Have you gifted a membership? Eva, did I can't remember if I already offered you a wrench. Do you not want one? Thank you for the thumb. Appreciate it. Polygraph says, I try to like IRI, but there are core issues. He treats the left like we're auto-voting for Dem, blames us for their losses, say our ideas are bad. We have no ideas. We do. Push for ACA, not Medicare for all. Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. Bit of an over-the-top lib. He's never rubbed me the wrong way so far, but I know he's not a lefty appreciator. Yeah, I feel that. Thank you again for the thumb. I have memberships blocked. All good, all good. Appreciate you. Nope, I don't care. You can if you want. You are here a lot, and I do trust your judgment. The state of Live and Learn is depressing. First Takana Boy, now Josiah. Yeah, what happened? What's crazy? So it's just, who's the crew now? It's Soypill, IRI, Pisco, and Hutch? Is that the core four? The four core? Too many doctors out there. Yeah, sure. IRI is like Midas Touch. I like Midas. Patrick says, Ryan, you were featured on streams that encompass the Thorpes, etc. It takes a while to shake that that negativity. I voted for you as a host of of a show in that sphere before I knew you. Oh, well, thank you. You don't need blind support to Dems. That's always dangerous to Republicans also. Sure. He says you should not trust my judgment. And yet I do. What can I say? Well, with all of that, we made it through 2 of these news stories so far. So again, just one more shill. All right. Calm down. My prediction, all will be fine in 30 days or less. The grift was on this. The grift was on. Wait, do you mean with the drama? Like the Andrew Sarah thing? Calm down, Evo, okay? Sure it was. All right, so we covered energy, politics, and now defense. Live fire misfire at Camp Pendleton rains shrapnel on Interstate 5. Oh, I did hear about this. You think this was manufactured by the Crucible? Okay. So before we dive into this, I want to talk a little bit about this because I think there is something a little bit there is something inorganic about it. But I don't think that Sarah was in on this. Like, I don't think Sarah was in on the scheme or whatever. Cody doesn't like the drama. So Sarah mentioned in her stream yesterday that there was some project that she was going to be a part of. She didn't reveal all the details of this. But it's debate related, and it explains. It made a lot more. It like clicked for me why when I was having my second part 2 of my Insurrection Act debate with Rob, where he said that he's like, oh, you're gonna feel like this is a mistake in a month. It was such a weird thing to say. First of all, because like he was saying it was my mistake that he's never going to talk to me or whatever. And I'm like, well, that's not my mistake. That's you. like you deciding not to talk to me. That's like just you making a decision. Like it's kind of weird to like blame me for that. Literally blaming me for your choices. But okay, that's fine. I think the implication was that within a month, there's going to be some announcement of some project that I will probably be potentially that I will want to be a part of. But I guess we'll see. Apex says, I've seen you around, but Fuzzy kind of brought me here officially. Seems like a chill space. Like there's drama, but it's normal, not the cringe online drama like Chud and those boys. Yes, I appreciate that, Apex. We're happy to have you here. Yeah, I don't like Chud's drama. I do not like it. I feel like Chud's gotten like increasingly toxic. Like he's like on a constant like more and more toxic, like more and more all the time. I can't hang out over there anymore. I don't know. There was a point where it was like kind of tolerable, and like he was like still had like a soy core, you know, that I could vibe with, but it's just not there. Hassan's dog equals Charlie Kirk equals chorus. I don't know what that means. Did they hug it out? No, they did not hug it out. I think Rob and Andrew still want Sarah to pay that $10,000 or whatever and apologize. And I think Sarah is standing firm and saying, no, fuck that. And I think Sarah's channel is going to be better for it, personally. I keep saying, I don't like how like overwhelmingly dominated her channel was by Crucible Crew. I think it was bad. I think it made it like it made it a less welcoming space for normal, less religious extremist people. They're extremely misogynistic. They're extremely homophobic. They're oftentimes racist too. Extremely transphobic, obviously. And I really think the people who are staying in her space, they actually want discourse. They actually want people talking about things. They're not just there to, as Andrew puts it, to bunk up and coming leftist creators like me. Yeah, exactly. Just Aaron, smile with some popcorn during the whole thing. The stuff is predictable. They're debating God, like debating God, like himself. Infallible Foul says, I have no idea why anyone would want to talk to Rob. I've never heard him say anything of value. I mean, it's a good it's like a challenge, I guess. It's kind of the reason I like debating a lot of these MAGA types. It's not because like I necessarily think they're bringing great ideas all the time. It's like I'm stress testing my own rhetoric, my own values. So when I then go into a conversation with someone who's like a little bit more good faith and not there to just like bonking lefties on the head, like then I can actually like stand my ground effectively. Wait, they're debating Trump. Isn't he God? True Libby warrior. Patrick says, to be clear, now that I've watched your show, I would have voted for you to not to be involved in that drama because you've got more to offer. I enjoy the drama, but you've more to offer is all. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Seriously, that means a lot. I thought Tomato Lady was going to have a messy response and she was classy about it. She handled it phenomenally. Yeah, I was really, really impressed with Sarah last night. What up, Rude Crab? How you doing, buddy? Infallible Foul says, yeah, I was a fan before, like 2017 to 2018 Chud. Yeah, early Chud. Yeah. He was a big softie. What's say Lou? Good to see you. Says Sarah is stoic. Yeah, absolutely. Again, I was thoroughly impressed. Hassan's dog, Charlie Kirk, chorus. These are relatively common issues which have been intentionally blown out of proportion. It's a calculated, exaggerated distraction to distract/delay a response to fascism. Oh, sure. Yeah. I feel that. I think there was something to that. Brandon says, it's the bigotry and the lack of focus on policy/practical considerations that will push people away. Few people are interested in the confused philosophy they desperately bring into every debate. Exactly. It's insufferable, dude. If you're not like in that sphere, you don't want to have conversations like that. And I think it got like hyper normalized in that space. And we're going to see now there's going to be probably a lot more interesting conversations. Foul says, I don't know, man. My opinion doesn't matter. I don't know why anyone would talk to Big Papa Fascist either, but he's got an audience for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, again, good to see you. What's say Lou? And yes, I dig Zoran Mamdani. Me too. The more I see from that guy, the more I like him. Okay. Like the stream. Love the stream. Support the stream. Support the ween. Support the dream. What got me is that Sarah played that clip where Andy says, don't trust women. And Sarah goes, I agree with him after all this. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. That was the worst part of it. I'll say. She was like, yep. This is the greatest advice. I'm like, okay, well, like, listen. The takeaway of keep creators at arm's length, that I'm on board with. I keep everybody online at arm's length. It might not seem like it. Because I'm friendly with a lot of people. But like I don't know. I don't like tell any of these people about my like interpersonal issues, you know? There's like a couple of you that I've like had conversations with about like real life like stuff, but like almost never, you know? Like I keep it like very close to my chest. As someone who's like pretty open about like most of the stuff in my life. There's still like I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I'm not like close friends with any of these people. And like, so like what Sarah, what like Andrew was saying, it's just good advice for online creators. But he was like focusing it on females, and Sarah kept saying females. This is how you should interact with females online. It's such a silly thing. Polygraph says, we want to improve things. Everyone has something to offer, frankly. True. Right-wingers get audiences since left fight back and the right coax them on. True. Crab says, Sarah meandered too much on that stream. Sure, it's good to make it hard from Crucible Clippers, but it's also hard for others to see the truth and come back to her side of this BS drama. Sure. I think that was kind of her goal. It's the men that came at her. True. Exactly, yeah. Hey, Christine. How's that eye roll going? Polygraph says, no matter how right-wing someone is, it doesn't matter since someone more extreme and further right will stand for what they actually are implying. And the bar moves right. Forgot who said it, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. Do not be friends with women. Yeah, ever. Never befriend a woman. Very dangerous. Brandon says, you do a great job of interacting with your chat, homie. Probably a big reason your viewers are steadily increasing. Thank you. I appreciate that. This has always been like my favorite part of this is like, you know, like, I mean, obviously we're doing like some, I mean, I've been sitting here on the same screen for a long time. Like this, my favorite thing about going live, even like when I first started, like the first time I had like a moving chat, which was like probably after like a Thorpe stream, like in 2022 or like the end of 2022. Like I jumped, they sent some of their viewers over, and I was just like fighting with them and talking to them, and I was like, oh yeah, this is something I want to do. Feel free to give a bro jobs, but do not be friends with women. Yeah, bro jobs, but do not be friends with women. True. Very dangerous. Very scary. Give me 1 second. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Imagine being such a little wiener dog, huh? Can you guys imagine being this? Could you imagine being this dog? Okay. I did hear about this. I want to read about it. Live misfire at Camp Pendleton rains shrapnel on Interstate 5. So this was a demonstration by the U.S. Marine Corps celebrating its 250th anniversary went awry when an artillery round exploded midair over Interstate 5, or I-5, scattering shrapnel onto the freeway, prompting calls for investigation into safety protocols. Wasn't like the vice president nearby? Something? J.D. Vance? Here we go, yeah. During a ceremony attended by Vice President J.D. Vance, in which one shell blew up in the air and rained shrapnel onto police vehicles parked nearby. Nobody was injured. That's good. But yeah. Pretty crazy. Patrick says, Ryan, if you were a woman, your position on YouTube would be nearly unbearable. You're fortunate to be male. I'm disgusted with the language and attitude I see displayed towards women on YouTube. No respect. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. First to fight the freeway. This makes us look stupid. Yeah, it does. It does. It makes us look incompetent. It makes our military look weak. It is not good. Not good. It was on the No Kings protest day to mess with people, make it not look safe. Are you saying it was like intentional or? I think it was probably genuine incompetence. Everywhere the eyeliner goes, shit happens. Anyway, honestly, not like that. Excuse me, not that deep, not that interesting of a story, but something worth noting, something worth being aware of. The incompetence of the regime knows no bounds. Religion. Anglican Church in North America, Archbishop accused of sexual misconduct and abuse of power. The Anglican Church in North America is embroiled in scandal as its Archbishop Stephen Wood faces allegations of attempted sexual misconduct and misuse of funds, while other leaders are under ecclesiastical. Ecclesiastical? Is that right? That's a crazy word. Ecclesiastical investigation. What does that even mean? Ecclesiastical. Trump scheduled it on the same day as the protests on a major freeway, I-5. Well, yeah, I think they were. I think they intentionally deployed all of that out there, but I don't know if they intentionally like blew it up. You know. It's a biblical term. Relating to the Christian church or its clergy, institutions, laws, or customs. Ecclesiastical. Ecclesiastical. That's crazy. Ecclesiastical. Church stuff. That's what they should have said here. They should have said the leaders are under church stuff investigation. Also, yeah, good to see you, Freddie. Oh, Umbria. Okay. Okay, sir. Whoa, I don't want any trouble, man. I don't want any trouble. Hey, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do it. Just tell him what you want. He said treats and likes. He likes when you like the stream. It's his favorite part. All right, get out of here, you filthy animal. Ecclesia is Greek for church. Okay. I saw his hand move. Whose hand? Umbreon? My hand. Ah! So again, not that. Nothing too crazy or new there. Church leadership being shady. Polygraph says, yeah, I have no evidence that they intentionally hit the freeway officers/cars, or freeway/officers' cars, but they flipped the test a few times, then committed a few days before the protest, so it seems like they're trying to signal. Definitely. I'm sleepy already. And education. Rising homeschooling rates in Virginia spark oversight debate. So homeschooling in Virginia grew by 4.3% last school year and 221% over 20 years, driven by concerns over school safety, quality, and religious instruction, fueling debate on regulation and public school funding implications. What do we think about homeschooling? I saw someone do someone did like a debate that was like, should we get rid of public schools? Whose channel did that? What crazy motherfuckers. The debate scene's wild out there. What Say Lou says, yes for homeschooling. Yes, you're for homeschooling? Hello, Wi-Fi. Hope you're well. Don't homeschool your kids. They'll end up like Setter. I'm not homeschooled. What the fuck? I'm super public schooled. Personal choicery. I mean, sure. The Drongor, the good day. Michelle, good to see you. And Cody says, I'm okay with online schooling, not as much homeschooling. Sure. Homeschooling to a point might be okay, but probably public is better. Private is just a scam for the rich/church. Yeah, I agree, Polygraph. I agree. You seem like you were? What the fuck does that mean? Do I not seem like well socialized or something? I've been I'm extremely sociable. Maybe I'm being bigoted against homeschool kids right now. The U.S. is the only developed country pushing for homeschooling. Fun fact, since that happened, the U.S. has one of the lowest literacy developed countries. Oof. Oof. And Cody says you should have to pass all the tests to be able to homeschool. Ooh, true. That'd be interesting. So rude. More like forever rude. Forever rude. Yo, okay. Hold up. I need to go to the bathroom. So we're going to take a break. And you're going to listen to some AI generated slop music. And you're going to like it. You're going to like it. Well, we haven't listened to Orange Man Bad in a while. Let's do that.
Orange hue, the headlines scream. Power grab, a broken dream. Watchdogs gone, the system bends. Justice twisted where it ends. Promises whispered, lies unfold. A gilded cage, a story told. He claims a mandate, whispers loud, but cracks are showing in the crowd. Is this the land where freedom rings, or just the echo of puppet strings? He rewrites rules, a tyrant's hand, across the nation, shifting sand. Accountability, a fading word. The truth distorted, barely heard. He shields himself, a king's disguise, while democracy slowly dies. No policy, no left or right, just shadows creeping in the night. He's not above, he's not the law, a broken system destined to fall. Trade wars raging, prices soar, empty pockets wanting more. Lies abandoned, left to bleed, while autocrats plant their wicked seed. From border walls to broken trust, a nation's spirit turned to dust. The silenced voices start to rise, reflecting anger in their eyes. Is this the land where freedom rings, or just the echo of puppet strings? He rewrites rules, a tyrant's hand, across the nation, shifting sand. Accountability, a fading word. The truth distorted, barely heard. He shields himself, a king's disguise, while democracy slowly dies. No policy, no left or right, just shadows creeping in the night. He's not above, he's not the law, a broken system destined to fall. From pardoned rioters to stolen rights, he fuels the darkness, ignites the fights. A predator's smile, a knowing glance. He dances on a fragile chance, but whispers turn to roaring sounds. Truth and justice are unbound. Accountability, a fading word. The truth distorted, barely heard. He shields himself, a king's disguise, while democracy slowly dies. No policy, no left or right, just shadows creeping in the night. He's not above, he's not the law, a broken system destined to fall. He's not above, he's not the law. The time is coming for us all.
Hello, he's back. He's back. Wow, look at all your chats. Look at you guys chatting with each other, talking and chatting and shit. Excuse me, sir. He's crying because I brought back watermelon, but I don't want to give him watermelon. I got some watermelon, big chunks of watermelon, and a beer. So, cheers. So much to read through. I love when you guys fill my chat with stuff to respond to. Okay, hang on. The Drongos would make a great band name. That's true. What's up, Low Key? Wait, was there no sound, really? Or did you just mute it? Freddie says, I did have an imaginary band when I used to write music called Freddie and the Drongos. I like that. Needs one for Sob Noir. Maybe we'll make a Sob Noir song one of these days. What Say Lou says, most homeschool kids are well socialized. Public schools seem to be training for obedient drones. Maybe. If Republicans are so smart, says Polygraph Lie Detector, how do you go from drain the swamp to fill the swamp in 4 years? Well, they want the swamp, they want to replace the swamp with their own ghouls, right? In most respects, if you are a motivated kid today, you could learn most things on your own, says Nicody. That's true. That's probably true, yeah. Especially with AI. Freddie says, we have gone from swamp to sewer, I reckon. Yeah, maybe on their own might be a bit far, but like they can do a lot. There's a lot of like like you can do a lot of learning on your own. Yeah, I mean, I'd say so, like self-driven learning. And Cody says, I saw one school where kids show up to a school, but they yet learn everything online. What a farce. Well, I mean, it's good to have teacher support. I've worked with kids before, but not like a big class. Like small Zoom classes. Rude Crab says, never use AI prompts to write lyrics. Too late, motherfucker. Besides, that was like that's like a ChatGPT 4.0 song, you know? The amount of digging out we need after this admin is crazy. It really is. Yeah, seriously. Like we're gonna, assuming we survive all this, like if we get a competent administration back in, like the amount of shit we're gonna find out that like just the stuff we know they're doing is already so fucking crazy. But like imagine what we don't know. Imagine what they're doing behind the scenes. It's all wild. Patrick says, I've come across some homeschooled folk that should stay at home permanently, each to their own. Hey, but socializing is quite important. Polygraph says, and the fact they're just devaluing money on top of it makes it so a hard reset is almost required. Also means we arrest and jail all of them. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they are not ready for that. No, they are very much not ready for that. Give him a tiny piece. I give him a chunk. He can handle it. Burr. True, Michelle. Rude Crab says, AI understands syllables and rhyming schemes. It doesn't understand cringe factor, and that musicians won't use certain words because of this. Sure. Is Umbreon ever going to grow out of his whiny stage? I mean, I hope so. Short Stack says, what's that? You brought the watermelon in a frying pan? No, it's just like a glass bowl plate thing. Like a deep plate, I guess. You had some watermelon? Yummy. Polygraph says, I was debating using AI for music to speed stuff up, but TBH, I don't think it's the most important thing I can be doing, so gotta prioritize. Yeah, sure. Oh, you had sound. I see. Michelle says I. True. Or L? I don't know. Polygraph says the difference is MAGA is still losing bigger than ever. And then Eva says I or L. What Say Lou says, Rude Crab writes the best songs. I've heard that. Did you hear about Gnome's purchase of 2 luxury jets? Not sure if 2 million each or if that was a total. Well, let's find out. Here, let me get rid of the oh, he wants more, but I'm not giving him more. I need to switch the screen over to this one. No, it's not that one. This one. Shut up, dog. Well, I can just talk to it, right? Tell me about Kristi Noem's purchase of 2 luxury jets. Was it $2 million each, or was the total $2 million? A dish. Yeah, a dish. Thank you. 175 or something. Hopefully you don't look like you're in the drug cartel or RIP. 170 million. Hey, that's way more. The gray looked like a frying pan. I never know with Americans. I mean, I've heard like I've had like cooked watermelon. It can kind of slap actually. I like being fact checked, but there's too many facts now. Well, too many alternative facts really. Umbreon, I'm not giving you more if you keep whining. What's up, Avoided Hornet? Good to see you, buddy. Christine says no longer innocent until proven guilty. They are stealing your voice. Here are the facts about Kristi Noem and the luxury jet purchase. Stop. Initially, the United States Coast Guard submitted a budget request to purchase 1 long-range Gulfstream executive jet for about $50 million. More recent reporting reveals the contract entered into was for 2 Gulfstream G700 jets at a total cost of around $172 million bones. It's a big bag. Other sources report the total cost may be $200 million when additional costs, training, paint, cabin enhancements are included. Wow. That's a lot. Smokey says, all my friends are here. Oh, wow. Good to see you, Smokey. Give me 1 second. Shut up, dog. Damn. Smokey says, even that guy that nuked his career calling Rob Noor a fucking pig. Wait, who's that? Based? That's hilarious. 170 million? Yes. Bzz. I have a good app. I'm listening. I swear Umbreon did not tell me about it. It's a command that we can type to give Umbreon a treat from a treat machine. Yo, I actually have an automatic feeder that's not currently set up completely. So in theory, I could like hack it to do something like that. We'd have to get small like kibble sized treats, but like we could do something like that. We'd have like just have a cooldown timer on it. That is something we should think about, actually. Damn. Oh, we're talking about Christine. Christine, did you nuke your career calling Rob Noor a fuck pig? Oh, you're talking about RTP? Or what? I don't know what you're talking about. Patrick says, working with kids should require a license. I taught kids in Vietnam in 2018 that were affected with autism due to Agent Orange. I had the headmistress fired for beating the kids. Damn, that's wild. Yeah. Yeah, damn. That's some crazy work. I'm gonna eat another piece of watermelon. Yeah, Nakoti. People going without food and they're building a ballroom and spending $172 to $200 million on planes. Very concerning. Memory makes it difficult to type a sentence. At the end of Sarah's stream, wait, she played some of Hornet's stream where he went off on Rob Noor and called him a fuck pig. Oh, Hornet did. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. What do you think about Trump possibly getting $230 million from DOJ for his legal troubles? I haven't heard too much about that. Is that what he's like pushing for? Well, let's dig into it. What's the thing about Trump possibly getting $230 million from the DOJ for his legal troubles? Tell me the dealio. Raspberry Pi / Arduino stream to hook up the Umbreon feeder. I mean, potentially. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's got like Bluetooth controls, so I might just be able to. I mean, I even need to do all that. They are literally destroying part of the White House to make room. Yeah, literally. They're breaking the law and moving money around. They took research and development money for the Pentagon to pay the forces. Yeah, I heard about. Yeah, apparently I saw Eagle made a video about that, saying it was illegal for them to pay them the way they were, which is not surprising because again, they don't care what they're allowed to do. They're just doing whatever they want. So there's that. I'm gonna do a quick reset on the chat so that it doesn't break again soon. Umbreon, you really need to calm down, buddy. Hey, you need to chill. I'm doing too much. Okay? Doing too much. If you chill for a little bit, I'll give you a treat, okay? You gotta chill. Wild. Coming from Eva, who is for Eva Wild. So, not surprised Drumpf is destroying a historical building just like he did the Constitution. True. Nakoti spittin'. What say Lou says the RNC and DNC have funds set aside for lawsuits. What's that zapping sound and flashing green light? Buzz, buzz, buzz. Listen here, you little wiener. This is way too long of an explanation. Give me a way shorter summary. That's crazy. Trump filed 2 DOJ damage claims totaling about $230 million, saying federal investigations like the Russia probe and Mar-a-Lago search hurt him. Like physically. Critics say this would mean the president paying himself taxpayer money. Yo, Cody McDowell. Welcome, brother, to the core contributors. Congratulations. Enjoy your, you have an Umbreon emote. We have a Shrek Care emote. We have the Facebook Care emote, a classic. Sip and Squirtle. We have a Rubik's Cube. I know you like those. Thanks, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. Anyway, the president paying himself taxpayer money, a major conflict of interest and possible emoluments clause violation. No payout has been approved. Democrats like Jamie Raskin are demanding transparency. Trump says he'd donate any amount or any money if he wins. Tell me more about the emoluments clause and why this would violate it. I don't know all the deets of that. Damn. They ain't got no balls. What say Lou says they all use that money for lawsuits and to pay off witnesses. Maybe. Yeah. Calvin says basically he's going to get it because the DOJ won't deny it. There you go. Look at those sipping Squirtles. We stay sipping. We stay with sipping next to our baby Umbreons. You really love to see it. He also says he donates his salary, but we all know that's bullshit. Yeah, probably. Yeah, donates to what? Like himself? Why they need a ballroom when they don't... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, why they need a ballroom when they don't have any balls. Libby says, I love how ignorant our society is to allow Trump and his criminal admin to do this to our country. Yeah, it is. It's pretty depressing, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people were saying this, but like we're really getting like a rough real time like civics lesson as Americans who are like paying attention and trying to follow what's actually going on, which is why I was like, hey, tell me about the emoluments clause. Yeah, I know what you mean. Drinking Corona. It's actually a land shark, Christine. It's actually a land shark. Ooh, land shark, not a Corona. You forgot about 2 big black fuzzy balls. Cuts to fondling 2 velvet 8 balls mirror ornaments. Thank you for that vision, Michelle. They stuck Sarkozy in jail in France. I don't know much about that. The presidential salary is peanuts. Yeah, Sarkozy. Oh, Sarkozy. Wait, I've heard. Yeah, I recognize that name. Maybe. Yeah, get it together, Christine. Eva with the eye, giving us the Eva eye. Explain it in like a 30-second blurb. There's just too much text. TLDR. What Say Lou says the corruption didn't start with Trump and it won't stop with him. No, but it's like, I mean, yeah, there's always been corruption, but it's so brazen, and there's so much of it. It is definitely like leagues worse than it has been before. Two glazed hams, yum. Tomato. The Raging Tomato. Yo, Patrick with another gifted membership, and Joe Cool gets the membership. Congratulations, Joe Cool. We love that. Panelverse says Christine is the nicest person on YouTube. Christine is very nice. We love Christine here. Panelverse says boo Joe Cool. That's crazy. You gonna take that, Joe Cool? Yeah, thank you again, Patrick Lucas. All right, here's our 30-second blurb on the emoluments clause. The emoluments clause says the president can only get his set salary, no extra payments or perks from the U.S. government. If Trump's DOJ gave him that $230 million, it'd mean the president paying himself taxpayer money, which counts as an illegal emolument even if he donates it. That's interesting. Basically, it's a massive conflict of interest and almost certainly unconstitutional. Well. What Say Lou says, the media hides the left's corruption so you don't hear about it. Maybe. Do you know what it is? Like, the media hides it, but you're aware of it? Do you want to tell us? Can you walk us through it? Panel versus I miss trolling Sarah. Well, you can still do it, right? She still streams. Are you banned from her channel? Nicody says, did you see the FBI gambling arrests? I don't think so. Tell me about the recent FBI gambling arrests in a 60-second blurb. We love a 60-second blurb here. You know what I mean? Love Joe Cool. We love Joe Cool. Joe Cool's a great guy. Short Stack says, I wasn't in France during the Sarkozy days. Are you in France right now? Asks Michelle. And I guess I don't have to read all of your back and forth exchanges, but I will. Not that Christine says, Joe Cool stole my membership. That's crazy, Joe Cool. Why would you do that? Ro la la. Christine, you left Discord and now you're stealing my title, says Crab. That's crazy. Cody with the awesome emojis. Very symmetric. I love to see it. Rock on. Hundos. Hundo P. Triple ween threat. What Say Lou says, all the presidents are wealthy when they leave office. I mean, yeah. But like, I think how they get that wealth is going to be like the more interesting thing. Yeah, W Crabs. Not that membership. True. Maybe the next one, though. Maybe the next one. You can also get your own, Christine, by the way. You know, that's allowed, actually. Le Pen got convicted too. France on a roll. Oh, she muted you months ago? I'm sorry, Panelverse. Levy says, corruption or fascism, there's a difference. Yes. Very true, very true. Very true. Good point. Oh, good question. Yeah, Short Stack. Were you in France last weekend when the Louvre was... The Louvre? Am I saying that right? The Louvre? Was robbed, though, by any chance? Where were you? Bug Eyes made an appearance. Kick me out of her Discord. Don't read every message. Don't tell me what to do. Ha 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 ha. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Joe Cool's a cool dude. Cool guy. I like Joe Cool. Christine says you're missing out on all, or I'm sorry, Rude Crab says, Christine, you're missing out on all the music I don't show meme people. Damn, that's rough. Nakoti says, arrested the head coach of Portland Trailblazers, a Miami Heat player, or someone else. Well, I guess I'm about to read it. Yeah, you're saying it right. The Louvre. All right, here's a 60-second summary of the recent... this is still so long. So much text. TLDR. Make it a 30-second blurb. There's so much text. It's like a wall of text. Simplify it. I have ADHD. By the way, guys, I am finally going to have Adderall again. I have been Adderall free for like 7 months. And soon I will have Adderall again. I will be able to complete a thought, perhaps, if we're lucky. The FBI only busted ball players. Pro athletes do this all the time. It's not a big story. Interesting, Apex. Panelverse says, I made Joe Cool the hero of a song and Sarah Flo and Andrew the villains. That's funny. Ryan, Adderall is bad, MK? Is it? I mean, not the way I use it. My God. You tell me I can have a regulated sleep schedule again? Holy shit. 7 months. I was on like stimulants of some sort for like 7 years, and then I went the last 7 months with none. Just cold turkey, dude. It's fucking crazy. Imagine how like where my channel would be if I'd been able to like actually focus on like building it up over those entire months instead of just like going like being erratic with my streaming and occasionally posting content. Adderall is a lifesaver. For real, dude. For real. I'm so excited. Okay. Here is the story. FBI just busted a massive illegal gambling ring tied to the NBA and organized crime. Over 30 arrests so far. Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier were charged. Billups allegedly ran mob-linked poker games using rigged tables, and Rozier leaked inside info for betting. The Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese families were all involved. It's one of the biggest sports betting scandals since legalization. Wire fraud, money laundering, the works. The FBI says it's It's a mind-boggling mix of mobsters, athletes, and gambling tech. Okay. You don't make sense? Oh, regulated sleep with Adderall? Well, it's because... like what I can do or what I like to do is I wake up like I have an alarm that goes off, and then I wake up and I take like a half of an instant, and then I go back to sleep, and then when I wake up like an hour later I'm like raring to go, and then I can stay awake for the whole day without needing a nap, and then I get tired at night. So that's I was on a really good sleep schedule before when I was on Adderall. Just got a new script for Zans. I've been 10 years since I needed them. My anxiety be off the chain, says Libby Warrior. Would the hippie lettuce help you sleep? It doesn't. Hippie lettuce does not help me sleep. Hippie lettuce makes me wake up. I will stay up like all night if I smoke. Running out of Addy in the UK. Sad. Panel versus I sleep 20 minutes here and there in my car. I'd lower my seat, but my dog won't let me. He gets the back seat. He comes first. Oh. Apparently. What's say loose is untreated ADHD leads to drug abuse and many other issues. Yes, it sure can. It sure can do that. It helps me. It always helps me regulate my sleep. Only coming to town now for Wi-Fi. Norman in the forest, no cell service. It's wild. Patrick says, not for all. I take dexamphetamine for ADHD. It affects everyone differently. If I had $1 million, I would also give you some Panelverse. Eva says, I take my Addy too late in the day and then I'm up all night. Cody says, gotta get them Addies. My stimmies help me immensely. Yeah. I'm really excited to have it back. Umbreon, I don't want to reward you, but I do want to let you out. Christine on her contrarian arc. I feel like the difference is like negligible to me. I don't know. It's always the same. I feel like I don't know if I believe in the sativa versus indica difference. I feel like it's all a scam. I'm gonna argue with my dog instead, like I'm doing. Gotta get some coffee. Caffeine puts me to sleep. If I have caffeine and Adderall, I'll stay awake. But caffeine just on its own makes me so tired, dude. Like, I took a caffeine pill this morning, and I took a nap. It was actually really nice. I listened to, like, some like, ADHD anxiety explainer. It's, like, a 40-minute long video. And, like, I was dreaming that I was, like, listening to the lecture or, like, talking to someone who was giving me the lecture. It was so fascinating. Like, I feel like I learned... I was, like... My body was asleep, but my brain was awake listening to it. It was fucking awesome. But, yeah. Still a caffeine nap. Ryan, you need to start doing language learning streams. ChatGPT is so good for it. Did you know monolinguals on average get Alzheimer's 5 years earlier? I worry for you. Well, thank you, Short Stack. I have a 841-day streak on Duolingo. Although, to be fair, I mostly use it for like math and music and stuff, and I don't focus on the French as much. The old wake and take. Exactly. Also good to see you, Alley Cattails. Ryan putting me to sleep. Sorry to hear that. What's say loose is we only run out of Adderall because of the prescription or the restrictions on the government puts on it. Yeah, sure. Coffee doesn't keep me up either anymore. Sativa and indica references the shape of the plant, not the effects. Is confusing. Yeah, thank you, Libby. That is the most succinct explanation I've ever gotten, and that actually lines up with my understanding and my experience. Coder, when you back on Addy? Well, my prescription went in this morning. I had a interview, whatever you call it, like a meeting, whatever, an appointment with my prescriber person, and talked to her about my situation. And she sent the prescription in, and so they usually deliver it within a couple of days, if they have it. Otherwise, it could be longer. But it's the terpenes that are important. It's both, sure. It's crazy how stimulants have an opposite effect on people with ADHD. Yeah. Really strong coffee. Yeah, definitely. If I have like a really strong cup of coffee, that'll get me going. But never tried Adderall. Ritalin doesn't do much for me. I never had Ritalin. Makes me feel like I'm in a fog. I have to mix Addy with caffeine. You're not supposed to, though. Yeah, for sure. Not supposed to do that. I do a little bit. Chat, we got to ask him what's his excuse if he isn't on point when he gets him right. Yeah, true. I'm glad my wife speaks Spanish. We're only 3 hours from the Mexico border in case we need to leave the USA. It's because indica strains and sativa strains were located in different areas, so they evolved differently. Interesting. Appointment and interview. Yeah. Whatever. I hadn't talked to her in like 7 or 8 months, or like actually a year, so it was weird. I miss the goths all dressed in black with black nails and hair hanging out in coffee shops. So real. It's my interrogation. Yeah. Okay, Umbreon. Fine. No, it's fine. Go. I can eat my watermelon in peace. I'm gonna build an app. Okay. Someone suggest an app for me. We got vibe code something crazy right now. Oh, you know, I was does anyone know how to set up like TTS? I think I want to set up TTS for super chats. Hemp also has a different shape. It's more stalk-like and has a few leaves because it wasn't bred for thick buds, but for the stalk. Interesting. Rude Krause says, my son takes Ritalin. He's autistic and ADHD. With epilepsy, Ritalin helped him focus, and now he gets constant awards at school and is miles ahead of his classmates. That's awesome, dude. Good for him. Puppers. I don't know if I already said it, but yeah, good to see Fuzzy B. Apex says, listen, C4 or Bang energy drink with Vyvanse. Shit, I was unstoppable my last semester. That's wild. I mean, I've had that before. The Bang. I think when I was taking Vyvanse back in the day, I think I took it with Bang sometimes. Falling, not talking. Yeah, sure. TTS sounds like a good idea, but it becomes a bad idea very quickly. Well, maybe, like, I don't know. I frankly, I could use some incentives for people to send super chats. We've gotten a few memberships, but we just don't. I don't have a good system currently for like when I'm just streaming to convince, especially because like I read all of your chats most of the time. So like I need some incentive to get you guys to give me your money. Because clearly you don't feel very inspired to donate to me right now, right? What do I have to do? What do I have to do to convince you to give me your money? Growling says, Ryan, you suck at promoting yourself. Apparently. I mean, we got like almost 30 people watching. I almost said like 30 million. 30 people watching. None of you are giving me money? Come on. What do I got to do? How do I sell myself better? Help me shill. Cider doesn't even capitalize on drama fast or long enough. Maybe. Self-promotion needs a certain amount of ego and narcissism. I mean, I got a little bit of both, right? Right, guys? I'm a little bit of an egotistical narcissist, right, guys? Radical Code, deep dive topics for some value if you want to do that. Ooh, yeah. Oh, what say Lou with the $5? Thank you so much. Thank you. See, all I have to do is like complain about you guys not giving me money. That's a good start. Thank you, what say Lou. Setting the tone. Everyone follow what say Lou's lead, please. But yeah, if you send money, I will. If you have a specific topic you want me to dive into, super chats will definitely do it. I think you got to do what you want to do. Well, I'm doing it right now. I'm just chatting with you guys and like coding random shit when I feel like it. Keep doing reminders. Yeah, definitely. I got to do the regular grift. Oh, you know what? Let's do like a what's a cooldown timer builder and visualizer with various customizable themes and customizable widgets, right? Then I can have like a cooldown that's like reminds me, hey, it's time for you to shill again. For example. Yes, thank you again. What's say Lou? Also, that's a reminder. Future reminder. Hi, Ryan. When you're listening back through your ChatGPT parsed version of this stream in the future, which you do most mornings after your streams, the day after. When you hear this part of the stream, reminder that you need to figure out why super chats don't register as such in your overlay. Because we definitely want to show that off. We want to put, in fact, we want like an automatic, like, what is it? Like this, like the celebratory confetti or something to pop up whenever someone does a super chat, like at least automatically, or like their chat should like pop up on in like a separate widget or something. Like Ryan, hey, future Ryan, hey, get that shit done, make it happen. Thank you, future Ryan. You're the man. And you're so handsome, by the way, dude. Have you been working out? I'm actually getting fat, guys. If you can believe it. I weighed myself today. I've not been over 200 pounds in like a decade, and I weighed myself this morning. I was over 200 pounds. It's crazy. Super chats, choose a video for you to react to. Super chats for actions. Just think of ideas. Yeah, if you guys super chat and tell me to watch a specific video, and then I will, at least for some period of time, unless it's like super fucking boring, and then I'll only watch it for like however many minutes the super chat's for, you know. And Cody says, I'm broke and I gave, and now I walk the streets asking other people for money. Well, thank you, Nicody. Hey, Spartacus. Fluzzy says, from Christine. No, from both of you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Fluzzy. Yes, thank you. Thank you for both the donations. Can you borrow me? Oh, I see. So Christine said, can you borrow me some money, Ryan, so I can donate? I see. Well, thank you, Fluzzy, for giving Christine money to donate. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you both. Check out Clean Cause or Riot Energy for a caffeinated, all-natural, fizzy tea alternative to others. Healthier? ? Maybe. Maybe a tiny little amount. Polygraph says, I will talk people out of buying my stuff. I don't want to do that. But if I like someone, I will promote them free. Well, thank you. I hope you promote me free. Guilt works on me, apparently, yeah. Well, if that's the case, what's say Lou? Why didn't you donate more? What's up with that? Yeah, like Growling says, donate more money, chat. True. Give me money. Get money me now. I just spent thousands on stuff for my home. Why would you spend thousands of dollars on your own home? You already live in it, and you could have spent that thousands of dollars on my channel. Crazy work, Christine. And you gave none of it to Coder, not a single one. I don't know if Christine may have given me money before. I don't remember. I'm sorry if you have. Surely if you spare $5, if you could spend thousands. True, Michelle. We're just guilt tripping all my viewers. It makes me feel bad. I already feel guilty. Is that a Bud Light Lime? It is not. It is a Land Shark. I stole. Most people use Chatbot for thumbs up and shares and all that. That's true. I need to have that on a timer. Hey, future Ryan, here's another thing that you need to do. Hey, future Ryan, it's me again, past Ryan. Remember me? I'm you, but from earlier. And another thing that you need to do is set up Nightbot to have regular timered intervals that post make messages and say things, telling people to give me money and stuff. Short Stack says, you need to catch me drunk, Ryan. When sober, I keep in mind that I'm on sabbatical. Noted. Bud Lime ain't no way. It is not. I did have a Corona the other day, though. It was tasty with the lime and everything. Yeah. Bombs and Whales, those are fun. I do like that. I need to set some stuff like that. Hey, future Ryan. Past Ryan here once again. You know what would be cool if you had, like how Flo has those bombs and whales and stuff? If we had some clips to play when people give super chats, I think that might be useful. Ali says, Radical Coder, why not research some gamified monetization strategies for YouTube streamers with your niche taste? You know what? Hey, ChatGPT, what are some gamified monetization strategies for YouTube streamers with my niche? I'm streaming right now, so let's test it out. What do you got? Rude Crab with the 5 Aussie dollars from Christine. Thank you again, Christine. Thank you. Thank you, Christine, for sending your money to Fuzzy and Crab to have them send the money to me. Thank you. Ick. Listen, you look good for being 200 pounds. Thank you. I feel good for being 200 pounds, to be honest. But I do want to get, I do want to lose a little bit of the weight. I have put on a bit too much. I think a good 180 to 190 would be comfy. Stop complimenting myself? No. Gotta build myself up, okay? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Ali. I'm on Zipbound since August. I've lost 40 pounds already. I'm so thrilled. Congratulations, Libby Warrior. Yes, Christine is so sweet for giving us all that money. Growling says, Fuzzy, you betrayed me. You betrayed Growling? That's crazy. Why would you do that? He's never going to recover from this. Short Stack says, I just stopped weighing myself when I'm getting close to 100 kilograms. Officially, I've never been 3 digits. Well, I hadn't weighed myself in ages. And I just went and did it this morning. This morning. And I was like, oh, no. Or acting, we can't see his whole body. Maybe it's all in his hips. It could be the hips. My hips don't lie. You don't look any bigger from here. You look great. Thank you, Fuzzy. Stop, you guys. Oh. Ryan is secretly thick. I'm publicly thick. No, I think I'm just 6 foot. Like I'm a big guy. Yeah, dang it. Christine says, I have ADHD, Ryan, unmedicated. I wasn't thinking when I bought stuff for my home. Oh, yeah. It's okay. Next time, think about it and give me the money instead. And watch Red Means recording? I'm not aware. Ali recommending, again, a great idea. And I have a bunch here that we're going to dig into in a minute. But I'm never going to fully catch up with chat, am I? I got to get used to that. Yes, a soundboard. Also, hi, Sass. Good to see you. But yeah, we do need a soundboard. No, that's okay, Ali. You're right. BBL Coder. That's crazy. BBL Cody. Stop reading everything cringe. Sorry, I'm reading all your chats are cringe and I keep reading them. My bad. Wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. Completely bodied. It's over for Eva. It's over for Eva. Is it not? I can't do what I... Hang on. What I want to do... Let me try something here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this whole suggestion. Wait, I have an idea. Okay. I want you to rewrite these suggestions as like a presentation presenting the ideas to my chat. And I'm gonna play it I'm gonna play the audio while I go to the bathroom. So I want you to play the audio. It's gonna be something like an audio presentation to present all of these ideas and give them something to think about. And then they can tell me what they like, what they don't like, and what they hate, what they love. And when I come back, I will interact with them about that. So write a new thing that does all that stuff I just said. This is how I talk to ChatGPT all the time, by the way. Sasquatch is good at teaching grifting. Next time I should think about it, Ryan. I really think it is. Just think about giving me money, is what I'm saying, specifically. Oh no, Umbreon wants in. He can't open doors. Umbreon, just open the door. Just open it. WALL-E is a good movie. Hello, little weenie. If you guys give me money, I will convert it into treats for this guy. And potential vet bills one day. So, on a sadder note. But here, I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to open it up in a Google Doc, which I will share with you guys in just a moment. I need to switch this to here. And then I can just play this. And you guys should hear it.
Perfect. Here's a ready-to-read narration script, something you can just play while you step away. It's written in a conversational, slightly showman narrator tone that fits your channel's energy. Smart, funny, and self-aware. You can even feed it through your TTS or voice mod if you want. Studio Microphone, Radical Coder presents the Great Gamified Monetization Brainstorm. Play upbeat lo-fi background music. Intro tone, ladies, gentlemen, and delightful degenerates of the Radical Verse. While our esteemed host takes a brief biological intermission, you are now tuned into the Great Gamified Monetization Brainstorm. That's right. You, chat, are about to shape the next evolution of how this channel turns chaos into content and content into treats for Umbreon. So grab your popcorn or your wallet and get ready to vote with your vibes. Segment 1, Boot or Boost. First up, Boot or Boost. Picture this. During a heated debate, you get to decide who gets the mic or who gets the boot. Every dollar adds a point. Team Boost gives power, camera focus, floor priority, maybe confetti. Team Boot, silence them. Exile them. Temporarily, of course. Real-time drama. Real-time democracy. Segment 2, Umbreon Treat Counter 2.0. Next, the return of everyone's favorite mod, Umbreon. Each super chat feeds the treat meter. Small dono, bark sound. Medium dono, snack. Big dono, toy drop, and confetti explosion. Because who needs capitalism when you have canine socialism? Segment 3, Debate Dungeon XP System. Number 3, the Debate Dungeon. Every supporter becomes an adventurer. Donations, memberships, clever comments, all earn XP. Level up through titles like Epistemic Knight, Code Cleric, and Logic Barbarian. Unlock powers like topic votes, emoji reactions, and chaos summons. This isn't just chat, it's an RPG of reason. Segment 4, Vibe Vote Overlay. Number 4, Vibe Votes. You control the mood of the stream with emoji donations. Blue heart for chill coding, fire for debate heat, person in lotus position for calm reflection, balance scale for fact check mode. The overlays shift color, maybe drop confetti, maybe change music. It's like Twitch plays Pokemon, but it's Twitch plays Ryan's brain chemistry. Segment 5, Clip Quests. Next, Clip Quests. You can challenge the host with micro quests that become YouTube shorts later. Explain this debate in a haiku. Summarize ICE law in 20 seconds. Say that again like a movie trailer. Donors get their names credited in the clip description. It's like co-authoring the chaos. Segment 6, Radical Raffle / Code Drop. Idea 6, Radical Raffles and Code Drops. Every dono or membership enters you into periodic giveaways, AI app builds, debate-themed posters, or private mini-lessons. Think of it as earning loot in the Radical Coder universe. Because learning is radical, but free merch is also nice. Segment 7, Truth Bomb Chain Reaction. And finally, Truth Bombs. Big donations trigger on-screen explosions with your favorite Ryan quotes, memes, or sound effects. Stack enough and you ignite a debate meltdown meter that ends with the Learning is Radical logo bursting across the screen like freedom fireworks. Closing, chat prompt. So, dear chat, what do you love? What do you hate? What would you tweak? Drop your takes while Ryan is indisposed. When he returns, he'll review your votes, your chaos, and maybe your credit cards. This has been Radical Coder Presents, the Great Gamified Monetization Brainstorm. Stay hydrated, stay radical, and pet Umbreon for good luck. Fade out with ambient music and a bark sound. Want me to produce a generated voice track? TTS version of this.
No, shut up.
Like a
Let's see. Umbreon mod, true. It's so creepy. We can change the voice too. And you see the ingredients on this treats you give your dog, Ryan? Well, I was just giving him watermelon now, but this is what I usually give him. These beef, they're just freeze-dried raw beef liver. These are his favorites. Uh, 65% crude protein, 10% crude fat, 6% crude fiber, 8% moisture. He loves these. Voting with money isn't democracy, stupid fucking AI. Well, in theory, we can do votes that without when it has canine socialism. That was funny. Yeah, we can change the voice. Sounds like that YouTube channel is sounds like that YouTube channel The Take. Yeah, stare into the screen. A haiku? I'm unsubscribing if this happens again. Listen, we'll see. The AI is making me autistic. Angry Jiggles. Free merch? Is it telling you to scam your audience by saying like the video to have a chance of winning merch? Maybe. I would tweak Orion. It's a raffle. It's not free loot. It's a lottery, and you need a license. What AI is coming with these ideas? That was ChatGPT. It was kind of an annoying voice. Well, I could find a legal way to do it. Like when Trump tried to do a Muslim ban, he asked Giuliani to help him do it, let him do it legally. You know. What was the blue heart for? Blue heart. Oh, wait, it's actually a blue heart emoji, right? Let's see. For chill coding, fire for debate heat, yoga for calm reflection, scales for fact check mode. True. Support the stream, support the dream, support the ween. Change it to a British voice. Oh, well, maybe I will before. Too much watermelon? I mean, he had his last little pieces. He's good. Don't do it, Christine. You have so much to live for, like giving me your money. Aussie voice? We'll see. I want it to be understandable, you know? 200% more alienated against AI. I'll take it. Have Rude Mudcrab do the voiceover. That would be funnier. ChatGPT trying to get me in hot water. They're trying to get me in trouble, yeah. Some mental health professionals believe that ADHD is part of the autism spectrum. Maybe. Watermelon doesn't hurt dogs. I mean, too much of it. It's probably not good, right? Maybe. Too much of anything is too much. As Alex Gaskarth prophetically said, too much of anything is too much. He did say that. So what do we think? Any of those sound like good opportunities? Honestly, none of them really stuck out to me. Maybe the debate dungeon thing, but like an idle game. Make it Andrew Wilson's voice so he's grifting for me. That'd be funny. They're like, no, we come here not to listen to Andrew. True. The cat video where they find the red part of the watermelon is the good part. That sounds adorable. No Smoky Man. Smoky Man unironically bad. Like actually bad. I didn't understand what it said, really. Yeah, it was kind of, I don't know. Just not living for it, you know? It's not, like, resonating. It's not clocking. Cigarette boy evil. True. Evil cigarette boy. No. Guys, I'm out of water. I just stepped away. How could you let this happen to me? True, we have a Discord. You can send me stuff to watch there. Especially if you give me money. I'll be way more likely to watch it. Oh my god, Lefty Warrior, I just saw your meme, your ballroom meme. That's crazy. That is a wild meme right there, sir. A wild meme. Oh, that link is expired, isn't it? Here. Or is it still? It should be good, because I tried to replace it. But here, let me, I mean, I can just see my commands. They're all right here. Here, I'll post a new link just in case. Oh, so I changed it to Colors app. Ghetto stream. Yeah, a little bit. Look, we're still growing. Polygraph, I feel like this is going to be like a Rick roll. Okay, it's not. There's not going to be any audio here, but hi, Grace. You can make it so if we drop a YouTube ID and it links locally on your chat thing for me, that'd be interesting. What's Umbreon going to be for Halloween? I'm undecided. We're still planning. Although I'm going to a Halloween party tomorrow, so, but I don't think I can bring Umbreon. It's not actually a party. It's like an event, so I don't think I can bring Umbreon, unfortunately. Don't tell him he's going to be alone tomorrow night. Poor little guy. It's like gross. And then, oh. There we go. That's pretty cute. Okay. Just my dog gives a hot dog. You know, it feels too cliche, you know, cuz he's a wiener. It's just so on the nose. So overdone. I was just live. Well, rest in peace, Grace. Get Grace up on panel and fill her in. Fill her in on what? Did you know, Grace says, did you know that if Sarah sued Andrew for gender discrimination, defamation, and torturous interference, a likely settlement would be $50K to $125K? You know what? I know she won't do it, but I think it would be pretty funny. She knows it. What do you mean? She's just she's recommending a fucking lawsuit. We don't know what you know, Grace. So she would win what it would cost to sue. Yeah, basically. At work, we're all dressing as different Care Bears. It's a mental health office. That's cute. Resetting the chat just so it doesn't break again. So we should be good there. Did you guys like the stream, by the way? Have you liked the stream? Have you considered giving me your money? Have you considered taking money out of your bank account and putting it into my bank account? Something to think about. Something to think about. Grace, why don't you have a Radical Coder membership? What's going on with that? God's favorite ant. Good to see you in your Hulk colors. Grace says, I put it through ChatGPT from Andrew's perspective to get the most pro-Andrew, anti-Sarah take on the legal stuff. Interesting. Carrying pumpkin animal costume is funny for tiny dogs. That actually would be really cute. I like that. I kind of like that idea. Turns their front and back legs into two people in their midsection into a big pumpkin. That is so adorable. That's okay, God's favorite ant. Enjoy your membership anyway. I think you got gifted one in one of the recent waves. She should at least consider talking to a lawyer, maybe a consultation. Some lawyers would take it on contingency. I just don't think she's going to do it. Can you imagine a lawsuit over this BS? I mean, like, arguably there's damages, right? Patrick says, Ryan, give us hardcore politics with receipts and citations, and you got it made, bro. If that's the career you want, I'd pay to watch you nail bullshit artists or whatever. I mean, yeah, basically. That is basically what I'm trying to do here. I mean, I feel like I do a good job, like, showing you guys my process for learning stuff, right? I mean, sometimes it's just like reading AI summaries, but like the sources are always there, and like we can go like from like 2 sources. Oh, also here's the cooldown timer thing. I forgot about this. These are cute. But bro, so what? He can't distance himself from her? Yeah, no, you're right. Why wouldn't she, though? He himself brags about making her lose 20% of her subs. That's literally damages that he's bragging about. Yeah, but it's like, I mean, it's damages, but it's like, I just don't know if it, I don't know. I'm not sure there'd be anything for that. Well, why get involved with a man like Andrew in the first place? That's on her. True, not that, Christine. True, yeah. It was only a matter of time. He also said that she's losing out on tens of thousands of dollars, which is also bragging about causing her damages. Yeah, but like you're technically like he's allowed to do that, right? Like he's allowed like legally, like he has free speech, you know? I mean, AI gets stuff wrong. I feel like you get laughed out of court if you talked about losing subscribers. Probably. Losing subscribers is provable damages when discussing social media because subs translate into memberships and donos. I mean, sort of, yeah. But again, it's like the free speech aspect. Like he's allowed to criticize her and vice versa, right? All you have to do is connect Andrew's words to the actions of his viewers, potentially. There will be legal loopholes. He would say he let her go because of her actions didn't represent the business or something. Yeah. Honestly, like, it's possible Andrew, like, literally talked to a lawyer before doing all this, you know? I mean, I kind of doubt that, but, like, it's not impossible. Like, he might have already kind of, Wick's gonna have a cancerous panel. Oh, God, what's he doing? Young men, which political party is better for them? I mean, easy answer. It's the Democrats. That's why I don't make a YouTube channel depending on subs money to come in when life happens. That money could stop anytime. Well, true, but also give me your money, guys. Employers are not allowed to go on misogynistic rants about female ex-employees. Never hire a woman. Hello. Imagine if Donald Trump was caught saying that. She was never actually his employee. That's the important distinction. Legal. His speech indicates intent. He called himself her employer. That is now work. I think he was using it as like an analogy. Yeah, I don't think it's a legal matter. Losing subscribers is literally a way you'd prove financial damages in a torts case. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, this is an important thing. He wasn't actually her employer. Why does everyone assume the courts are stupid, inflexible, and fall for these rhetorical tricks? I mean, that's Grace Thorpe. Like, what do you with peace and love, Grace? I'm just saying, I'm still willing to help you get your GED, okay? Still willing to help you with that, by the way. You don't just say you're someone's employer and become it, yeah. It's all under the table, yeah. What's up, Nuxus? Still planes sending cookies to Alaska? I still don't understand that meme, but... If Andrew paid her any amount of money for work, they now have an employer-employee relationship if he called himself her employer. I don't think that's how it works. Jen says, I can send you a defamation case in federal court between a QAnon and a newspaper, and is literally how he proved damages. Not the only way, but if that's her job, it's one. Just because she didn't sign a W-2 form doesn't mean she wasn't an employee. Informal arrangements are also considered employer-employee relationships. I don't know. Returns are accountants too. Grace says, Ryan, why the hell are you trying to discourage a woman from fighting back against a literal misogynist? I mean, I'm not against her doing it. I just don't think she's going to. Like, I would support her if she did it. I don't think she's interested in doing that. You're such a coward. I mean, okay. I don't care. Like, she's like her own person, and I know Sarah well enough. I just don't think she's interested in taking that route, and I'm not gonna like push her to do some shit she's not interested in doing. Getting herself in some legal entanglements with the Crucible seems like if she's interested in going that route, then I would stand on business next to her. But like I just don't see her going that way. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't even get it. Why not say, hey, yeah, Sarah should push back? I support her doing that. I feel like I've been like pretty neutral about it throughout this. I feel like I haven't said like, no, she should never do that. And I at times I've said, oh, maybe she'll have a case there. I think you're just being a crybaby, Grace. I think you're just being a big baby, kind of like Rob was when I absolutely demolished him multiple times in an Insurrection Act debate. Who is fighting back against him? Well, it would be Sarah fighting back against Andrew, I guess. Why would you not encourage your friend to jump across 2 buildings? If you don't encourage them, they'll hesitate and fall. You have to back them up so they make the jump. True. Usually the only winners in a massive lawsuit are the lawyers. Patrick says, Thorpe, I'm astounded to see you pop up here. Stick around, though, if you dig it. It's a lovely community. Yo, I mean, Grace knows. Grace has been part of my community since she's kind of a day oneer, to be honest. Grace has also always spoke very highly of my streams. Even I remember a time when she was hanging out with Kyla, not so erudite. I think Amy Dangerfield might have been there, and Lauren De Laguna. They were all hanging out, I believe, if my memory serves. And Grace was like trying to sell them on the Radical Coder stream, which I actually quite appreciated. Who's the misogynist? Andrew? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Andrew is definitely a misogynist. But yeah, he will. Yeah, he would probably like have way better lawyers and probably destroy her. But I mean, again, if she wanted to do it, like I'd probably support it. But like, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Being a woman isn't a get out of jail free card. Not with that attitude. That's not true. You laughed at me for bringing up the idea of pursuing Andrew. I don't think I did actually. Sarah is her own person. I might have laughed. I might have laughed at like thinking about how like I'm not laughing at the idea of it. I'm laughing at like Sarah actually doing it because I don't think she will. Like I don't think it's like I feel like again I feel like I know Sarah. I feel like she's not interested in that at all. Michelle said you'd be laughed out of court. I don't know. Thoughts on the stream last night? I really liked it. I think Sarah handled it really well. I wish there was an open panel, but you know what? It's probably for the best that there wasn't. It's probably better that it was just for talking. Imagine if Sarah was a black woman and Andrew's rant had been about her being black. Never hire a black person. They're traitors. He'd be cooked. I don't think he'd be cooked. I think he'd just be a racist. The best way forward is to keep on doing the panels, having the debates, enjoying ourselves, and just putting Andy in the rear view. Lauren De Laguna, listen. I'm not suing Andrew. I think you should try following the conversation. I don't think she's saying that you're suing Andrew. Rude Crab says the only thing Sarah could do is report Andrew for brigading because of when he said go over and show her the power of the Crucible. Yeah, true. Fuzzy says, yeah, Rob did the tantrum thing on Trippies, and then Sarah went to Dusty's after her live was over and was watching what Rob did, and she laughed, and Andrew got mad, and then drama ensued. True. Wow, Fuzzy with the perfect, succinct explanation of everything that happened. I think she is very confused, Michelle. Many such cases. I'm laughing at all of this. Sue me. You're going down, Christine. It's over. Legal expert Grace over here, yeah. Again, willing to help you with your GED, Grace. Anytime. Best way forward is to never say Panelverse again. Listen, it's the power of the Panelverse. That's the power of the Panelverse. In like a Sora voice. That's the power of the Keyblade. Great job, Fuzzy. I don't actually want to watch this Wick panel, to be honest. Who's on, though? Oh, is that Mike? Wait, Vibe? What's Vibe doing here? Mike is great. This guy is fantastic. Fucking Vibe. Our local rightist. Our local rightist is here on the Wick TV panel. Kingdom Hearts is so cringe, bro. I love Kingdom Hearts. What are you talking about, Michelle? What are you talking about? Nuxus says, LOL, everybody is a minor piece to the Panelverse. Haha, no one can escape it unless you destroy your devices. True. Yeah, you're all here. Prime Kai, but that Gen Z lawyer guy is a clown. Is it the top left one? Gen Z lawyer guy? Vibe's also a clown. Wait, Prime Kai's coming on as well? Oh yeah, I see. Okay, Gen Z attorney, Prime Kai. Wait, who's arguing? Wait, is Prime Kai saying the Democrats are better? I mean, I feel like he's super critical of Dems, but I mean, I think he would probably take that position. I mean, obviously better than Republicans. The part when Donald and Goofy make Sora smile, all those parts, every time, I love it. I love them so much. Those are my homies. Yeah, I see it. That is not Prime Kai. What a weird jump scare. That is not what Prime Kai. You are looking real different these days, sir. That's crazy. We've been lied to. Prime, the surgery really worked. If I grew up with it, I'd get it. Oh, Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, maybe, yeah. And Cody says, all you need to know about De Laguna is she started her own channel by interviewing He That Shall Not Be Named, her very first video. He That Shall Not Be Named. I mean, I know about De Laguna, but I don't know who you're talking about. Screen's not showing? Oh, yeah, fair enough. That's true. That makes my joke way less funny. Hang on. Yo, I need this. This is what I was saying. Like, this is not Prime Kai. I heard that name since Speakeasies. I didn't know she was on Speakeasies. Yo, Gen X with the $4.99. Thank you again, Gen X. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of the support. Appreciate you. Heart hands to you too. Thank you. She's not like a complete moron. She has some bad takes. She's just like a cringe ass Republican. I think she's kind of a grifter. I think she kind of like, yeah, I think she's kind of a grifter. That's my read. He got veneers. Prime. It really makes a big difference. Yeah, pearly whites. I hung out with her and Kyla and Harvey from Epic Mealtime. Harvey. It's Hurley, right? Is it Hurley or Harvey? Epic Mealtime host. Harvey. Okay, I said, wait. Harley? Wait, it's Harley. Harley, not Harvey. Is that his name? Harley? Yeah, Harley Morenstein. Yeah, he follows me on Instagram. We're homies now. I should DM him and get him to come on my channel. We don't mention his name much, but I just call him the boy named Sue because that's what he does, sue people, which is why I refer to him jokingly as he that shall not be named. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who it is. I guess I don't want to. Sounds like. There's a video of them in downtown LA drunk as fuck going, like, you know who we are, dude? Them? Wait, who's them? H3? No. Harley. Not Ethan. Who's the them you're referring to, Michelle? I'm confused. You guys are all on different wavelengths. I'm lost. Oh, Epic Mealtime? Oh, that's cool. That's funny. It sounds like they're talking about Drake, maybe. I'm getting kind of sleepy. I can't wait to have my Adderall. Then I will not feel as tired as I do right now, I imagine. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Let's do let's try to fix my Nightbot timers real quick, and then maybe we'll shut down for a while. I might do like hop on and do like an open, like set up an open panel tonight. I don't. Is Sarah doing Third on Thursday? I imagine not. Not with everything going on. And Cody says, no, believe me, you don't want to, but he was the very first interview on De Laguna's channel about 3 years ago. If she still has it up, yeah, I mean, I might look into it. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. If it's someone I don't know, I don't want to get to know them. Let's see. So new timer. Can I just get it to do an existing? Oh, here we go. Alias of like, alias of support. Every like 10 minutes. Support. La siesta time. That's what I'm saying, Sass. Can you stream until 6:30 because Zerzuz is doing a live? Would you mind rating his live? I don't mind rating his live. I like Zerzuz. I guess we could go a little bit longer. All right. I'll keep chatting with you guys for another like 15 minutes then. For Zerzuz. La siesta is at noon when it's so hot out in the sun you have to go to sleep in the shade. I mean, I'm in Florida, so it's kind of always that hot, right? To be honest. Every 10 minutes and 2 lines? What does 2 lines mean? Minimum. Oh, okay. I see. How can I test it? I guess I could switch it to like 1 minute. Every 1 minute just to test it out. Oh, it has to be 5 minutes minimum. I have to wait 10 minutes to find out if it worked. No, girl, Lucia. Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Was that guy in Flows last night? Wait, the guy you guys were talking about? Oh, is there Zoo? Oh, is there Zoos? Maybe. I always get sleepy hungry at 4 p.m. What should I call that then? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. I just went to Daily Luna's earliest video. Don't say it here. This is the Noche. A little off topic, but I listen to Johnny Cash on a weekly, if not daily basis. The Man in Black reminds me of what matters. Wholesome. Thank you for sharing. I'm sleepy. Here, change your chat colors. Some of you do not have cool chat colors. Sass, Jen, Apex, Christine, calling you all out. Jen again, even Patrick Lucas. Change those chat colors. You can do, we have exclamation point colors, or is it color or colors? Let me double check. I think it's colors, right? Yeah, colors. Christine says, I don't want to be cool. Well, don't worry. I guess you're good then. Oop. Yeah, watch it. I want to be purple. You have to do it yourself. Get a hex code for purple. And then use one of these commands. How dare you, Fuzzy? Yes. Exclamation point colors app. Animated effigy. Good to see you, buddy. Dependency injection all the way down. Always. There we go. Apex figured it out. Lazy cat, though. Where's my colors app command? Why isn't it popping up? It's right here, right? Colors app. Oh, there it is. Oh, it works when Michelle does it, not when I do it. That's crazy, Nightbomb. The betrayal. So what you do is you open up this app, and then let's say like Sass, you want purple. So you scroll over to purple. Find a good purple. And then you go, okay, that's the color I want. And then you copy it. And use it in the commands that are on the screen right now. You don't need to be told that you're cool, so maybe you are. I don't know. Could be. Yes, good to see you, Effigy. Focus, Christine. Focus. Get it together. Man in Black, the first goth. He's eternal. I'm just sticking around to raid Zerzoos at this point. Redirect. Does he have it like scheduled or anything? No. Sass, almost. You got to put a space between the command and the hex code. Not quite. Got to put a space. Look at animated effigy. Looking sharp, buddy. Looking sharp. See, they're showing you how it's done. What's up, Ride? Nothing has changed. It changed for everyone else. Yes. Did this work? It is dark. There you go. You look like Bong and stuff now. Look at my colorful chat. Looks like Sarah's next stream is tomorrow. Okay. Well, I guess maybe I'll do an open panel tonight then. I'll schedule it when this one ends so that I feel pressured to not just sleep through it. I'll set an alarm and everything. Oh, Bong and stuff. I was saying that Ride has the same color scheme as you. Yeah. There you go, Sass. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. So Zoo's live title was something about hanging with Dusty after the tomato raid. Alright, let me see. Zoo. Oh, I see it. Redirect privileges needed. Ask Zeus to add you to their live redirect list. Tell him to are you in contact with him? I can't raid to him. He doesn't have it turned on. If he gives me puts me as a person who can raid to him, then I will. Nice. Huzzah! Huzzah! What say Luce is my chat is the same as always. Did you type a command? Let's see. What say Lou? I don't see a command, a color changing command from you. Gonna be fun to watch all the drama queens try to milk last night's stream for rage bait, considering she was so calm and generous about the situation. Ridiculously, so much more calm, so much more generous than she needed to be. But it was 100% the right move. Can I put something in his live? We'll try. Sure. Wait, I think he's in my Discord, right? I can just message him, maybe. Here, I'm gonna send him a DM. Set up your channel to let me redirect, and I will raid you when you go live. There. I didn't, but shouldn't my chat's colors change when they entered a command? No, it's not everybody. It's only, look, it's individuals. See? Like Nicody customized Nicodes, Effigy customized Effigies, Michelle customized Michelle's, Sass, like it's all personalized. Keeping my opinions to myself. Uh-oh. Christine with the passive sass. The secretive. Apex says, Sarah is a capitalist. She's not slow. She knew how to play it because she still has a touch grass mindset. Yeah, very true. Very true. Also, like Andrew kept saying shit like, you know, Crucible pays her bills. Like, doesn't Sarah have like a full-time job? Like, I don't think Sarah's quit her job. Sarah has like a real job. I don't think Andrew pays her bills. I think Sarah pays her bills. No debate topics for you to be wrong about today. I can't see who that is because of the black name thing. But I mean, maybe. Oh, Ride. What was I wrong about recently? You heard in Creator Studio you can fix the ad names from someone in Hutch's chat. Really? I would love to do that if I can figure out. Yeah, he don't pay our bills. No, definitely not. But speaking of paying bills, you can like, subscribe, and get yourself a membership or gift a membership or donate with Super Chat. Really love our Super Chatters. I will definitely... I skip some of your messages, you know, rarely. I mean, I try to read most of the chats. I will be able to do this less and less because the channel keeps growing. Obviously, it's going to feel really good right now when I'm reading all your chats, but eventually you're going to feel kind of frustrated. And, if you super chat now, then your name is going to be even more in my front of mind as the channel grows, and it makes it harder for me to spot your chats. But I'll remember those names, the people who supported me. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, self-importance is extremely important to all the Crucible crew. Yeah, clearly. Ride, yeah. I saw a debate of yours recently where you're debating about men being stay-at-home moms. You were pretty wrong. Men being stay-at-home moms? I don't think I argued for men to be stay-at-home moms. What was I wrong about exactly? Can you be more specific? Forget who God's favorite aunt? Passive sass is a style. I'm not quite sure how it looks yet. Christine is how it sounds. True. Damn. Yeah, wouldn't that just be a stay-at-home? You would think, Apex. You would think, but Ride seems to think that that conversation was about something completely different. Okay. Ride, like that. Ride, that debate was like a blowout for Marte, right? Like, you recognize that, right? Like, Marte face planted miserably in that conversation. Like, it was really, really rough for him. Honestly, one of my more clear dubs. And it's hilarious that happened right smack in the middle, like the day after I caused all of this whole incursion in the Panelverse, right? Like the fact that the Crucible and Sarah started going at it, and the next night, right after it happened, I absolutely destroyed their DEI hire. Yeah, give us the prescription, Ride. God's favorite aunt says, I get their case. Men are more valuable to the workforce than women. Women are more valuable in the home. I mean, but like, I guess the whole thing is like not always, especially not now. Like, especially now, there's like way more cases where that's not the case. And for all those people, it seems like it might be a perfectly good idea to be a stay-at-home dad for a while, or permanently in some cases. Z and I are having communication difficulties. His reply was my what to turn on accepting raids. Oh no. He hasn't responded to my DM either. Rip. He's boomer maxing. I mean, we can do a ghetto raid. I can send you post a link and then do like a formal raid somewhere else if there's anyone. Fuzzy says, help Mitt. I couldn't help Mitt. I see. That's funny. I couldn't help Mitt. I'm not saying it does not happen, but that is due to circumstances and opportunities available, then making a choice for that. Oh, that is due to circumstances and opportunities available, then making a choice for... I mean, yeah. Wait, they're making a choice. Due to their circumstances or opportunities. I'm not saying... Like, everyone... I don't think anybody disagrees that, like, men, on average, make more. But there are more women who make more now than there have been in the past. So there's going to be more women who are also dating men who make less than them. And if they make... if the men make, like... so little that that working would actually be cost more, or I'm sorry, that working would bring in less than what their childcare costs. It would actually be financially irresponsible for them to go to work instead. I'm scared of raids after last night. Oh, what happened last night? Christine got transfer trauma. It's wild. Yes, subscribe, get yourself a membership, gift a membership. Was that plan A, or was it because plan A didn't work out and they have to do something that works to get by? I mean, that's true for some cases. there's some Pew Research data on it that we read on, or that I used as like the crux of my argument. But it seems like I think there's 34% of stay-at-home dads are doing so just because they are the primary caregiver, basically. He may have hit the hippie lettuce. It could be. Zerzuz says, not sure about setting up. We will get together about that later. Thanks for the thought. Oh, appreciate you, Zerzuz. Have a good stream. I'll post your link, and we'll get a raid. Favorite says, yeah, I made the childcare argument to my wife. She got really angry with me. She thought I was telling her not to work. Oh, sure. Speaking of, I'm going to smoke some weed, says Michelle. Enjoy. Here, let's get the link to Zerzuz's channel, and I'll post it. I have to pee really bad, so we're going to end. Go raid Zerzuz. Oh, and Jelly, good to see you, but we're just about to end for now. Although I'm gonna set an alarm and we're gonna come back in a little bit for an open panel. But you guys are gonna go see Zerzuz. Tell him learning is radical. Great to see you, Jelly. Thanks for stopping in earlier and now. And we'll be back in just a little bit. I've got an alarm. So I will see you all soon. I promise. Drink water. I love you. Bye.